Hello guys, Dan here, and in today's video I've got a review of the Canon Legria Mini. Now I've had this a few weeks and it's quite a simple camera, so it hasn't really took much thought into actually doing the review because it's pretty much my first impressions and pretty much how I feel about the camera now. So we'll start off with the video quality of this camera. I'm sure that's one of the main things people are actually interested. How good is the video quality? Well, I would say straight away, don't be comparing this to a DSLR camera or even a full-size camcorder, because at the end of the day it is just a pocket camera. The video quality is probably in line with something like a top-end smartphone or a good quality compact camera. That's probably going to disappoint a few people. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see better video quality, but you've got to remember this is a really lightweight, pocketable camera what offers full HD video in MP4 format, so this is great for uploading to the internet. And it also, in fact, it actually works really well with the iPad. So if you want to edit some video on the iPad from this camera, it's really easy to do. It works in iMovie, something I like doing. Next up, let's move on to the audio. And the audio is a massive part of actually good video, really. You need good audio. And this camera actually excels really well when it comes to audio. I've been really impressed with the mics. It's got two really good stereo microphones on the front, and they've been really impressive. Now, there's no external input for external microphones, so you're relying heavily on the in-camera microphones, and to be honest, on the Legria Mini they're really good, much better than a lot of other camcorders I've used and definitely DSLR cameras. So in terms of audio quality, you can expect decent audio quality for such a small camera. Another area the camera excels in is probably its form factor. It's really small, really lightweight, so it's definitely a camera you want to take everywhere with you because it's not really a hassle to carry around, unlike maybe a more bulky camera would be. So definitely really like the form factor and the size of the camera. Another thing I like about the form factor is it's really easy to put the camera in your palm of your hand and start recording yourself. It's got a tilt-out screen, as you can see here, so it's really easy to do vlogs, things like that. And this is where this camera is really aimed at. It's aimed at the YouTuber, people like to do vlogs. Now, where this excels over a compact camera or even a smartphone is, one, it's got that tilt-out screen so you can see yourself. Also, you can place the camera in the palm of your hand. It's really easy to keep it steady and video yourself. If you try and use a compact camera, one, you can't really see yourself because there's no tilt-out screen on most compact cameras. And also, if you're trying to use a smartphone and maybe using the smartphone's front-facing camera, you find it's a little bit hard to grip. You're kind of almost covering the screen up with your hands, maybe even covering up the lens of the camera. So in terms of actually form factor, it's got a really unique form factor, the Legria Mini, but it definitely is a really good one when it comes to actually vlogging and videoing yourself. So this camera is a really decent vlogging camera. I think it's perfect for people who want to do vlogs and video themselves. Also, if you want to video friends and family out on the go, this camera would be decent again because it's really lightweight to carry around with you. In fact, I think this would be a good companion if you currently use your smartphone for video, because when you use your smartphone for video, you are using up the memory on the phone and also draining your battery. So to have this camera with you, it definitely takes a load off your smartphone. So let's quickly take a close look around the camera and I'll point out some of the other features. So as you can see here, we've got this tilt-out screen, which is pretty solid. Overall, the camera build quality is good. Now, don't get this confused with an action camera. It's not waterproof. It's not going to take too much shock, so don't be throwing it around. Just treat it like you would treat, let's say, your smartphone or a normal compact camera. But it does definitely feel really good quality, built well. The tilt-out screen is also a touch screen, and this is how you control the camera. The controls on the camera are very simple. The touch screen is nice and responsive, and the menus are really simple, so it makes it a decent experience when it comes to actually navigating the menus. Like we said, it's got the two stereo mics on the front, which give good quality audio. You've also got a cover on the lens, so when you turn on the camera, the lens then appears, which is nice. You can see there's a kick-out stand on the bottom of the camera and also a tripod mount. Now, the camera doesn't have a digital zoom or even an optical zoom, so if you want to get closer to the action, I'm afraid you're going to have to use your feet here. I think this camera is really aimed at videoing yourself, so probably that's why it hasn't got the zoom feature. Now, the camera basically can switch the lens to two different modes. You can have like a close-up mode, so it crops the sensor and you can video yourself. Now, this works fine, it's full HD quality, and this is the mode I mostly have the camera set to. But you can also switch to a wide angle mode, which is more a fisheye lens, and this will actually get a lot more in the shot, but it does distort around the edges and kind of gives you that fish eye look. The camera is quite simple. There's not a great deal of controls when it comes to shooting. In the way I use it is I normally just switch in on automatic and start recording video, as simple as that. Now, there is a P mode or program mode, which I do use sometimes, especially when I'm indoors, where I can actually control the white balance. Just like a compact camera, the camera also has scene mode, so as you can see there, we've got night mode, sports mode, macro mode, and this should help you in certain situations to get a better shot. The camera does record to micro SD. I would have personally preferred if it was just a standard SD card. It is micro SD, but it's not a major issue. Also, the camera has got built-in Wi-Fi, and you can use it along with the Canon application for your iPhone or iPad or even Android, I do believe. So it's a good way to transfer videos and photos from the camera to your mobile device. So my final thoughts on this camera is I really like the form factor. I think it is perfect for someone who's out and about wanting to take videos. If you're someone who does a lot of vlogging, this camera is going to be perfect for that because again it's lightweight and it's got that nice form factor which makes it easy to record yourself. The video quality could be better, and the camera it retails for about £270. So I did kind of hope the video quality would be a bit better than it was, but it's usable. It's more unacceptable for doing vlog videos on YouTube. And when you start comparing it to compact cameras and other pocket cameras around that price range, you will find that this excels in obviously its form factor, as I keep saying, but also its audio quality. So when you take that into account, this does make it a really good vlogging camera because audio is vital when it comes to doing vlogs, things like that, and you're actually talking on camera. I know for this price range I could go out and buy a compact camera which will perform better when it comes to video, but realistically them cameras have got pinhole microphones and they actually perform really badly when it comes to recording audio and really makes the video unusable on a lot of these cameras. So really this camera kind of does a great job at what it's trying to do, a vlogging camera. So hopefully you enjoyed this video guys, hopefully you found it useful if you actually are interested in the Legria Mini, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.